As students of nonprofit management for the last 2 years, we've been stretched to become stronger agents of change in Los Angeles. We've developed our writing, our critical thinking skills, and the ways that we articulate today's greatest challenges. We've had the chance to be inspired and encouraged by nonprofit and civic leaders across the county. But our learning doesn't end there. It doesn't end at the curriculum you learned in class or in the online forums or even in our books. Our learning extends to the internal and personal. This is because as students and leaders in the nonprofit field, everything we do is a labor of love. We're in this field because we care, and we know the stakes are too high not to care. And so our most significant growth in the nonprofit management program can only be seen within. We've learned that we can't run an effective nonprofit without stretching our compassion for the people who work with us. We've seen that we can't overcome LA's greatest inequities without facing some disappointment. We've even been disenchanted and defeated at times by LA's most systemic problems. But we've been willing to be inspired yet again. For these reasons, our learning and growth in the nonprofit management program has been transformational. And through this journey, I believe we've become the best versions of ourselves. We've become more realistic or more idealistic, whichever we needed to become. Some of us have learned to be outspoken, and others of us have learned when to just listen. We've learned to look at things through other perspectives, a lesson that will serve us in everything we do. And we've discovered not just what we're willing to give, but what we're willing to give up to create a better Los Angeles. And so, my peers in the nonprofit management program, we cross the stage today with all the tools we need to accomplish great things. And as you think about how you will use these tools, I challenge each of you and myself to do just one thing, taking Ayana's lead: follow your fears. Figure out what scares you and do that next. If you feel hesitant to change careers or to work toward a different cause, take the leap. If you have to speak up or even disappoint others to do what you know is best, follow that fear. It's true that following our fears is easier said than done, but it's also true that many times your biggest fear is pointing in the direction of your biggest success. And so, class of 2016 and colleagues in the nonprofit management program, let's be brave and discover our next success. Congratulations.